The Sydney Roosters threw away a 20-point lead, but regathered their composure to beat the Melbourne Storm 21-20 in Golden Point after a stunning grand final rematch on Good Friday. The game came after South Sydney earned the points in the traditional Good Friday encounter against the Bulldogs. In the second minute of extra time, all eyes were on Roosters halfback Cooper Cronk, who was playing in his first game back at Amy Park since his 2017 departure from the Storm. But the Premiers turned to Mitchell, who slotted over the match winner from 40 metres out to end Melbourne's unbeaten start to the season. External link, Storm v Roosters summary. It ended an epic comeback for the Storm, who trailed 22-8 at half-time, squaring off for the first time since last year's title decider. The home side failed to keep pace with the champions, but they roared back to life in the second half to take the game into extra time. The ill feeling between the two teams came to a head in the 68th minute when the game exploded in a melee. Although no players were sin-binned by referee Ashley Klein, the Roosters' cause wasn't helped, losing star playmaker Luke Keary in the 60th minute when he clashed heads with Storm fullback Jarome Hughes and was assisted from the field. External link, Storm v Roosters stats. The visitors had already lost powerhouse prop Sasiu Taukei'aho to a back injury in the warm-up. The first half was all Roosters, with Mitchell the main dangerman, scoring one try and setting up another as he ran 44 metres, fending off his Curtis Scott and then winger Suliasi Vunivalu before offloading to James Tedesco. Ex-Storm champion Cronk was greeted by boos from the 17,000-strong crowd and came in for some special attention from his former teammates. While the Roosters ran in 3 first-half tries, the Storm didn't get on the scoreboard until the 38th minute, with winger Josh Adokar breaking the drought, while Brodie Croft kicked a penalty after the half-time hooter for a 12-point deficit. External link, Storm v Roosters chalkboard. Melbourne's fightback started when skipper Cameron Smith darted out a dummy half and found Tui Kamakamika, who crashed over the line. With their tails up, Scott then made amends for blowing a first-half try when he failed to ground the ball over the line, when he also charged from dummy half to score, with the conversion by Croft locking the game up at 20-20. Croft had 2 wayward attempts at a field goal to break the deadlock before Mitchell made no mistake in the first crack. Rabbitohs hold off Bulldogs after scoreless second half. The South Sydney Rabbitohs have started life without Greg Inglis, with a rusty 14-6 win over Canterbury at the Olympic Stadium. The Rabbitohs maintained their footing inside the top 4 with the 2 points, however looked far below their best in the traditional Good Friday clash. Both sides failed to trouble the scoreboard in the second half as Souths repeatedly invited the Bulldogs into the contest, and Dean Pay's side lacked the class to capitalise on their opportunities. External link, Bulldogs v Rabbitohs summary. After what was the first scoreless second half since round 1 in 2017, Alex Johnston's 26th minute try off a Damien Cook grubber proved the match winner. South skipper Inglis called time on his illustrious career during the week, but the Rabbitohs still had enough star power to get the job done through Cook, Adam Reynolds and Cody Walker. The Bulldogs put in a much improved effort after last week's 40-4 drubbing to St George Illawarra, but at times looked devoid of ideas without injured 5'8" Kieran Foran. The highlight of the afternoon was the running battle between Dogs half-back Lachlan Lewis and Souths enforcer Sam Burgess. External link, Bulldogs v Rabbitohs stats. Lewis managed to get under Burgess's skin on a number of occasions and, to the Queenslanders' credit, refused to be intimidated by the English international, who was clearly targeting him on South's right edge. Tensions rose just before halftime when Burgess took offence to a tackle from Lewis, prompting the two sides to come together. Wayne Bennett's side had 66% of possession and 63% of territory in the first half, but only led 14-6 at the break. The Bulldogs were denied by the bunker when Kerrod Holland pushed Dane Gagai in the back before grounding the ball. External link, Bulldogs v Rabbitohs chalkboard. However, they couldn't be turned down when Ofahiki Ogden crashed over the top of Cook to make it 6-6, but when Cook trickled the ball behind the line, he found a flying Johnston to give the Rabbitohs an 8-point advantage at the break. They could have led by more if Liam Knight had not obstructed Lewis, which led to a Corey Allen try being turned down. NRL ladder. External link, NRL 2019 ladder AAP. Let's block ads.